and stay completely safe. Come to Bob Wyans Camellia Gardens, a 5-acre garden that's loaded with Christmas gifts and holiday color. Bob has a huge selection of Christmas cactus starting at just $4.99. He has poinsettias in a huge variety of colors and sizes, with smaller ones starting at $3 for $12. And living Christmas trees, you've just got to see them. And how about gifting a genuine Bob Wyans heirloom camellia? They start at just $9.99 and range up to $100 or more, with thousands to choose from. Now, no kidding. So come on out, bring the family, enjoy a walk in this historic garden on Southeast 38th Street in Ocala. They're open daily till 4, Saturdays till 3, in the same Christmas blooming location since 1952.
Now you did it. Are you completely insane? He's back. He, who must not be named. The man, the myth. The only guy in Ocala to eat his own weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person. It's Tom Schmitz.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks on a Monday, the last Monday of November. I'm now joined by Sonda Eunice, as I am every Monday.
Good morning, everyone.
For Tom and Sonda from 8:30 to 9:30. If you want to be a part of this, there's two ways you can do it. One, you can reach out to Sonda and come on and talk about your small business or your entrepreneurial startup if you want to. Or two, you can call us at 622-9622. Either way, you can reach us. Sonda, we're on Facebook Live for people that aren't, watching on YouTube. I wouldn't imagine anybody not watching on YouTube, but they're not. We're on Facebook Live as well.
Yep.
And I asked you how your Thanksgiving was off the air. You said you ate 10 pounds?
I sure did. It was a great thing.
How do you eat 10 pounds?
Well, I'm just exaggerating, of course. But
you gained 10 pounds from eating.
I'm assuming it's going to come.
Well, speaking of unused weight, Joe Martone's walking in the building.
I saw him. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was wonderful. I got a chance to be with my sister and brother-in-law and family, and it was really nice. They got in about 11, stayed till about 4. So, good 4 or 5 hour visit.
Yeah.
They came from Callahan, Florida, which is north of Jacksonville.
Okay.
Callahan's one of the 2 exits just before you leave and get into Georgia. That's where they came from.
Gotcha.
And actually, I thought it's been a while since I've made the trip and worried about what the time designation was.
Yeah.
So when they said they were going to leave about 9 o'clock, I thought, well, they'll get here about 11:30, 12 o'clock. Because I was thinking it's like 2.5 hours.
How far is it?
Hour and 53 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only like 91 miles. But because you got to go down 301 and everything, you would think...
Slower.
But because they built that bypass around Stark, where you no longer have to, on 301 North going to Jacksonville, you no longer have the 18 red lights in a 1.5 mile area.
Yeah, well, that's helpful.
Oh, it's so much better. So they were able to get here in less than 2 hours. I was surprised. I thought it was going to be longer than that.
Okay. And you guys had a good time?
Had a good time. The puppies, I think, had a better time than anybody because they're milling around. Anything that gets dropped, there was no 5-second rule in our house this weekend.
Well, good. We never have a 5-second rule. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, the dogs didn't allow a 5-second rule.
Yeah, exactly. We have ours, and he literally eats the cat's food, his food, and the human foods.
Yeah, whatever's down. Whatever is on the floor area, if it's edible, the dogs will eat it.
There we go. Yeah. I think that's all dogs.
That is, I believe it is all. But I have a pack. You realize that.
How many?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
That is a pack.
I have 3 of them that are over 50 pounds.
Wow. Too many fried pickles?
No, I'm talking about dogs, not me.
I know.
And the thing is, all 3 dogs that are over 50 pounds, one of them is tall, one of them is medium size, and one of them is low to the ground.
Well.
Somebody goes, how do you get a dog 50 pounds that's low to the ground? You ever seen a full-blooded, full-grown basset hound? They're not small dogs.
Okay.
Sometimes people think, oh, basset hound, like a dachshund. No, not really.
Okay.
Much bigger.
Yeah.
Although a full-size dachshund's a pretty big dog, too.
So 50 pounds. So if the tall one is 50 pounds and the
No,
short
he's
one
about
is...
78 pounds.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, where does it...
No, he's about 78 pounds.
Okay.
Then the mid-size one's about 65, and then the basset hound's about 50.
You've been feeding them.
Oh, they don't eat bad.
What about the fourth one?
He's a miniature dachshund.
Oh, cute.
He's 12 pounds.
You guys got all kinds of
And by the
variety.
way, 12 pounds puts him about 3 pounds overweight. And on a dog that small, 3 pounds is like 40 pounds on a human.
So I took my cat to the vet, and I was told that my cat is the equivalent of a 500-pound human.
You got a fat cat.
I got a fat cat, but I don't know what to do because she does not move. Like, the only time that she will move is to eat, to go to her food bowl.
I had a cat once that he was 18 pounds.
Yeah? She's
And-
20.
Right. He was 18 pounds, and the vet goes, he's fat. I go, well, you tell him that because I'm not messing with him. I started insulting him. He's going to come after me. I'm
Right.
leaving him alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't mess with. So, but cats, don't you think cats handle weight a little better than dogs?
No.
You don't?
No, because mine waddles now. She kind of walks like a penguin. And I mean, she's adorable, but yeah, no, definitely when
How
people
old is
see
she?
her, she's 7 now. Her name is Waffles, though, so I think I kind of predisposed her to this fate.
Yeah, but couldn't you just cut back on the food intake?
I try, but the thing is that when I give less food, she cries. She literally follows me around.
So what you're
crying.
saying is she works you.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
She knows the buttons to push to work mom is what it is.
And see, and I have like, I wonder, okay, so when I have kids, is it going to be the same thing? Like when they cry, do I give them food?
See, I don't.
Will they get very fat? Am I just
Probably.
a bad parent?
Probably. Well, I don't know about that. See, I was the guy that knew he shouldn't be a parent
Okay.
because, and
But
if
here
more
you
people
are.
would think like me, there would be less babies injured in the real world. Because people don't think it's the only. Think about this: like if you opened your wallet right now and I ask you to give me a license, how many different licenses would you have? Do you have? No, you probably don't have a gun permit. Well, okay, but a lot of people have a license to carry a gun. They have a license
My
to
guns
drive.
are unregistered.
They have a license to drive their cars.
Yeah.
Their cars are licensed with
Yeah.
the tags.
Right.
You have a fishing license. You have a hunting license. If you cut hair for a living, you have a license to work in restaurants.
Right.
The only thing you don't have to have a license for,
Have kids.
having kids.
Right.
The most important thing you'll do in your life, you'll figure it out.
People should take a test, right?
Right. You should have to. And if you did, you'd find more people like me and you'd have less babies shaken and less babies hurt and injured. I knew at a young age that I didn't have the temperament for a small child.
Okay.
That if I got woke up at 3 a.m. from a baby that had done his business on himself and was crying at 3 a.m, I would probably go in there and stuff a rag in his mouth. Just shut up. I got to go back to sleep.
That's terrible.
Of course it's terrible.
I'm glad you don't.
And I knew that at like 18 or 19.
Okay.
So I made
Very
a
intuitive.
conscious decision not to have children.
Okay.
And every day I open the paper, I watch news, and then you see about this parent's abusing this child, and this child's taking him with a broke arm, and I'm thinking, if they'd have just had a chance to take some classes or something,
Right.
and realize that maybe this parent thing isn't for them, would that have saved that child?
Absolutely.
And so,
But at the same time, the child wouldn't be alive.
right, but I know that pet-wise, I'm a good father because I don't discipline. You know, there's no real physical aggression with the dogs or anything.
Right.
There's the purple thing, and when I say the purple thing, if my dogs
Barney?
were listening right now, when I say the purple thing, they're all cringing and looking for a place to run.
Okay, tell me more.
Purple thing is a water bottle that's purple. Oh yeah,
A spray bottle.
a spray bottle.
Got it.
They don't like Dad's voice when it gets raised, and they know if he raises his voice, the purple thing can't be far away. And none of them.
So at what point does the purple thing come out?
About the third time they don't listen.
Okay.
Like Blue, I'll give you a prime example. Blue this weekend, 2 different times I saw him with his paws up on a chair, almost trying to pull off something off the Thanksgiving table.
Oh, he was hungry.
The second time I saw that, the purple thing came out.
Okay.
He never
But you
went
said it
back
was the
towards
third.
that. Well, yeah, but I knew he was close to pulling it off the table. If I
Holidays
gave him
aren't
a
the same.
third time, it'd have been in the
Turkey
floor.
gone.
Yes.
Yep.
So I brought the purple thing out. He never went back towards the table.
So, you know, As you know, my father owns pediatric practices.
Yep.
And we see a whole lot of parents coming in. And first of all, they are constantly fighting with each other,
Constantly.
ignoring their kids, right? It'll be like they'll get in to see the doctor and the kid is just there and they're just there on their phone.
Right.
And not even answering questions, you know? So it's like, is the 5-year-old going to tell us what's going on with him, you know? So there's just a lot of bad parents out there, I would say, who don't really know how
But are they bad parents or just ill-equipped and ill-trained parents?
Or maybe they just don't care enough.
Well, it could be a combination of all of them.
Yeah.
But I don't think we adequately provide enough instruction
Right.
and help to new parents, because
I don't think there is any.
We just say, just figure it out. It's your child. It came from you. You'll know what to do, huh?
See, we need a purple spray bottle for the parents.
We do. But and somebody goes, well, Tom, so you don't like kids? That's not what I said. I love children. I just knew I didn't have the temperament to deal with children who, by the way, their temperament is to cry out and throw tantrums at times when they're not, because they can't communicate, especially infants, babies.
Of course.
So it's
And it's
not
like, what are you crying
it's
about?
not
What
their
if-
fault that they can't communicate.
Right.
They haven't. Their cognitive abilities hadn't advanced enough yet to communicate.
Right.
They will in a year or so.
But like, what are they crying about? Your life is perfect.
Yeah, but they could be a little hungry. They could have pooped. You know, sometimes a baby cries because it cries to let you know, hey, I did my business. I need somebody to come in here and clean me up.
I'm just kidding.
I know. But
Their life
there's-
isn't perfect.
There's all kind of things that babies give signals, but I was not. I knew I wasn't that person.
Yeah.
I
Does
knew
Susan
right
have
away.
kids?
Huh?
Do you have?
No.
No? Okay.
Nope.
Okay. So
We
you guys have got the dogs.
We have four dogs and a cat,
That's good enough.
and 4 animals that listen to us, and 1 animal that tolerates us.
The cat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
know
she
how it
just
goes.
tolerates us. Yeah, Bonnie, she was a rescue
Okay.
who picked me, by the way. I walked into, at the Humane Society here, the
Yeah.
Marion County Humane Society, I walked into the kitten area. I never walk into the kitten area. I walked into the kitten
don't,
area.
yeah.
She ran up my leg, onto my back, and laid across my shoulders.
She's like, it's
She
a
was
done
about
deal.
9 weeks old. I walked out, I go, well, I guess this one's going home with me.
Yeah. No, I'm such a cat lady.
Yeah. So, and I'm a Leo when it comes to the whole zodiac thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, people say, you're a cat? Yeah, I am. I really enjoy the whole cat thing. Like right now, my favorite thing right now is to watch Lion Kingdom on Nat Geo.
What is that?
It follows 3 prides of lions around the African desert and everything.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic show, but if you don't like the circle of life, it's not a show for you, because you do see some pretty gruesome things when the lions decide it's time to go eat.
I bet.
So, but it's you know, it's just to know that cat that's a lion is the same species, just far removed, but they're kin
Right.
to the cat that sleeps and cleans itself on the end of my bed. To know that if she wanted to, a finger could end up being appetizer for her.
Right? Yeah. Well, I'm an Aquarius, so we pretty much are cats.
Right, yeah. So it's just cats are different. And cats are. You don't need training for cats, because cats don't let you do anything they don't want you to do.
Exactly. You just kind of leave them alone. You
Yeah,
feed
you
them.
just
and-
leave them alone, feed them, and when they come to you, pet them.
Exactly.
If you
you
not-
wait for them to show you love.
Right. If you go to them to pet them, they may like that you pet them, or they may bite you because you bothered them.
Exactly.
So,
Mine still bites me after 7 years. So
Bonnie, if I rub Bonnie in certain areas, like if I try to scratch her belly, she's having none of
no,
that.
that's all of them. That's
She's
all.
having
They
none
don't
of
like
that.
bellies.
But you know, I can carry Bonnie. I can flip her on her back and carry her like a swaddling baby in my arms
Well, that's because she's
For
not
as-
20 pounds.
for as long as I want to. No, but she lets me. Most
Yeah.
cats won't
They
lay
don't.
on their back.
They don't.
She'll lay on her back and let me carry her everywhere.
But you know what I found out? Boy cats are a lot easier to deal with than girl cats.
As long as they're fixed.
Yes. But they're a
If
lot
they're
more
not-
relaxed.
If they're not fixed, there's
Then
a
they're not.
whole lot of spraying going on.
I bet.
And that is not something you want to deal with.
Okay. Well, then I'm
Not
glad.
something you want to deal with. Always spay and neuter any of your pets.
Yeah, of course.
Help control the pet population. Spay and neuter everybody. Hey, we need to take a quick time out, then we're going to come back, wrap up this segment. Who's coming on the show today?
We've got Monica Gatson coming on in 1 minute.
Oh, Monica Gatz will be here in 1 minute.
8:50.
8:50, and then at 9:05.
Ladidra Stokes.
Ladidra Stokes. We'll do that next right here at 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Source. Citrus, Levy, Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first Wednesday of each month